Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is going to be a pretty quick video, although I always say that and it ends up going 20 minutes no matter what. But I'm not cracking anything, I don't have anything new. There's just a few things that I want to show you because I got home late from work and been up and I'm just bored. So I'm going to start by showing you this, which is a GMC um, Typhoon. And from an execution standpoint, I would put this casting in Johnny Five's top five to seven, somewhere in that range from an execution standpoint, just because the level of detail is just amazing. Um, Prototypical wheels is something you don't see done well very often from domestic manufacturers, and I think these wheels are Johnny Lightning's best attempt at a prototypical wheel, and possibly the nicest OEM wheels from Johnny, Greenlight, and Auto World combined. So I wanted to show that, not to mention all the other awesome detail the car has. These cars were really rare, and if you have one of these, then it's probably a pretty expensive car to have. I know that this one's not as rare as the Cyclone. I think the Cyclone is the harder one to find. I know Jay Leno has one that he bought brand new. But I just think Johnny Lightning did a great job on this. So, anyways, really cool car. Really fast, too. Um, so, tonight, I'm just looking on the wall and I get bored. And one thing I've learned as a collector of Johnny Lightning is that you can do wheel swaps without having to drill the car, because on Johnny Lightnings that have real riders, the vast majority of them are three-piece rims and tires. There are some that are two, but most of them, I'd say probably 90% of them, are three-piece. So you just pop the tire off with the wheel and you can interchange it to whatever, if you have a couple of cars and you think the wheels would look better switched, then you should do it. Now, this truck, I think the stock wheels look better on this truck, but because of the way the other cars turned out, these wheels had to end up on this truck. These wheels originated on this car here. So these are the original, or those wheels on that came from this. Okay, so this is the Jeep Cherokee. They're the same wheels, just these are black and those were chrome. Also, these tires are a little big for the Dodge, but I think it still looks really good. It still rolls, so. But I think this looks better with the black wheels. More of an off-road look. Now, these wheels originated from another Jeep Cherokee, and that is this one here. And I do like these white wheels on it. I don't know if I like them as much as the black. I guess if I wanted to, I could change them around, but the white definitely look better on this one than they do on that gold one. I think the gold one has to have the black wheels. And I do think this looks pretty good, actually. I kind of do like that. Pretty sharp looking Jeep Cherokee. Anyways, Um, this one here, these are the wheels from the Dodge. These are the wheels and the tires from the Dodge, from the Warlock. Now, they don't look fantastic. I think they look really good. I don't know that I would say they look awesome. I don't know, they look really good. Now, the wheels that were on this Jeep are my favorite Johnny Lightning off-road wheels that I've seen them make. And they've made them for a lot of different castings. Most notably, all the international scouts that have been coming out have had them. But the ones on all the international scouts are white. And I think they've made them in chrome, but these ones were like just a silver color. And being my favorite Johnny Lightning off-road wheels, I wanted to put them on my favorite Johnny Lightning off-road casting, and I think it just looks sick. It looks ridiculously good. And that's what started this whole chain of wheel swaps. Is I swapped this with the Cherokee, and I didn't like excuse me, I didn't like the way the white wheels looked on the Cherokee. So then I just started swapping a bunch of stuff around to get them how I liked them. Because this one originated with these wheels and tires. Now, these tires are a little bit smaller, but they're still off-road tires with off-road tread, and they roll much better. So, let me get this out of the way. I'm going to show you the 6 degrees of separation here. Okay, so here's the Toyota. And again, those wheels came off of this Jeep. You can see the spare is still white, but I'm not going to be able to change that. That's okay, because a spare tire could be on a white wheel. I've seen that many times, so not a big deal. It would definitely look better if the spare matched, but I don't care. I'm not going to let that rain on my parade. So anyways, the white wheels looked decent on the Jeep, but this Jeep needs chrome or silver or something like that. And I do think these Warlock wheels look pretty good on it. So that started it, and then when the white wheels were on the Jeep, I got to thinking, I'm like, I don't really like that. I wonder what would look better. And that's what got the Warlock involved. And it just started the whole thing. And I think at the end of the day, I think they all look good. This one, okay, this one looks good. I don't know if it looks better. This one definitely looks better. This one definitely looks good. This one definitely looks better because it had the chrome ones on before, and it definitely looks better with the black. And I think I think this one might look better too with the white than it did with the black, because with the white wheels, it kind of exaggerates the stance a little bit. And being such a small car, you know, being 1/64, and it's actually probably smaller than that, being Johnny Lightning, with all the dark colors and then the dark wheels, it makes it a hard display piece because of all the, it's basically just a small shadow. And so putting the white wheels on it, it'll definitely display better. And then I don't know why I brought this out. I guess just to, since the theme of this video is wheels, those are some killer wheels. That Toyota just looks so good though. I love it. It looks awesome. I really like this color too. I didn't think I would like yellow as much as I do. It's really probably my favorite Johnny Lightning Land Cruiser. I just think it looks unbelievably good in yellow. And that looks good. It definitely doesn't look better because you know, it had those and there's there are no wheels that look better than those. So, but I still think it looks good. So, anyways, that is that. I'm going to show you my ceiling as we walk over. A lot of rearranging going on. A lot of Konamis that need to go back out to the Carney. And let's see. What was I gonna see? Here's those internationals. I like these wheels a lot. I just wish they would mix it up and, put them out in white, put them out in black, and put them out in that silver color. Like this thing here would look great with those silver wheels. Chevy Blazers. Those are prototypical wheels too. I did do a tire swap on that one though, just to give it the bigger tires, the BF Goodrich. I might actually put those BF Goodrich on the Toyota because I like the BF Goodrich tires better than the Goodyear. Look at that. BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAs. Best all-terrain tire you can buy. I love the yellow tailgate on this car. That car is sick right there. That wagon and that wagon. Two cars that will never leave my collection. There's Johnny Lightning's sad attempt at a fox body. The reason I say it's sad is because it's a really nice tooling. It's a really nice casting. It's just the stance that drives me nuts. It's not as bad as the Z, the 260Z. Here is a really nice Cherokee. It's got the mud effect all over it. But they went and put plastic wheels on it, which sucks. Such a bummer. And I will not drill my cars. So I put those wheels on a Johnny Lightning Lincoln Continental. They looked really good. What tires are these? Oh, I didn't know those. Oh, those are radials. Why would you put radials on an SUV? Those are long trail. Although really it's just print anyways. What puzzles me is they have on this Blazer, they say BF Goodrich radial, but they're slicks. That should have all-terrain tires on it. Really nice casting though. Great casting. The grill on it looks good. And the silver one's cool because of all the little bumper stickers it has. And here's another pretty decent prototypical wheel. It resembles the actual wheel, but I think the holes are a little bit bigger on the real one. but I don't care. I like to see them at least making an attempt at it. Well, that's it for that side. I'm still really liking these dealership promotional cars. I wish Toyota would do some. Get a Camry and an Avalon and a Highlander and a Tacoma. I mean, they're cheap. That they're they have plastic wheels, plastic tires. They feel cheap. They feel like Maisto fresh metal, but they look really good. They display really good, and the prototypical wheels on these are very accurate. If you've ever seen one of these Crosstreks, that's what the wheels look like. I've been seeing a lot of those lately too. You ever see a Legacy? That's what the wheels look like. On the Forester, that's what the wheels look like. The Impreza and the Outback, which the Outback and the Legacy have the same wheels. That's a custom that I made along with my wife. She helped out with some of those graphics. Really cool Cadillac. A couple of really cool Monte Carlos. Another nice Monte. Some old Impalas. I also brought home some M2 cars that I had on my desk at work. The few M2 cars that I think I like, that I'll keep for my collection. So I might show those in a video pretty soon. I hope Johnny does one of those, or a Greenlight rather. I would love to see Greenlight do that with UPS livery. That would be ideal. Anyways, kind of a little bit off subject there, but just wanted to show you. You can do wheel swaps. A lot of collectors do wheel swaps, mostly with Hot Wheels, to put real riders on them. And that's fine. I did that a couple years ago when I started collecting. I have a lot of really nice mainline Hot Wheel models that I would love to have rubber tires on. Mostly the JDM cars that I have. But I'm at a point now where I'm not gonna drill cars. I'm just not gonna do it. The only way I would ever do it is if I could learn to rivet the base back on, or that's really the only way I'd be interested, or doing it without drilling the base to begin with. I don't want to compromise the integrity of the casting. Now I do have one of these that is drilled, but it also has headlights that actually turn on, and little LED headlights. So that that type of thing, I wouldn't do it on every one, but if the reason I thought this would look cool as a headlight custom is because of the headlights on the front. Certain cars are just like Hot Wheels that have the little plastic headlights that are part of the windscreen. It's like they're made to have working headlights. Plus, I wanted to see if Champion DJK could even do it, because doing headlights on this, it's not an easy accomplishment, because you're dealing with the motor, you're dealing with all of that, you're dealing with an opening hood, you're dealing with having to drill the openings for the LEDs without messing up the grill. And it's not an easy task, but he smashed it. He did a great job on it, and he also did an H2, which that one I actually have traded away. But the Toyota will never leave the collection. And I don't know if he'll be doing headlight customs on any other Johnny Lightnings anytime soon. It sounds like it was a pretty tough one to do, or any premium car for that matter. I'd be surprised to see him do it on any premium casting, whether it's Auto World or Greenlight would be really tough, especially if it was a car with lensed headlights. I don't even know if that would be doable. But with him being such an Auto World fan, I think it would be cool to see him do an Auto World headlight custom. I think that would be pretty sweet on like one of the Impalas or one of the Cadillacs. That would be pretty dope. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll holler at you guys at the next video.